Come back, we're still reviewing the papers. Daily Sun.
Yes, so Governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter, by yesterday flagged off the construction of 141 urban roads across 13 zones of the state capital, insisting residents of the city and Enugu State deserves nothing but the best. And some of the zones are Achara Layout, Asata, Okonano, Co Camp, Independence Layout, New Heaven, OGR8, Tinker's Corner, Transecola, and one. I'm excited.
Why are you so happy?
I like this
because you are calling all your
because I used to live in Enugu,
I know the place. So he says that that it's not just for them to just start the roads or pavements, that it's for them to open up the road so that even if Keke Napep is taking somebody to a particular area, they won't charge you more because they know that they are driving on good roads. You can save more money. And people that have shops in all these areas, they can have more customers, and that he just wants his people to be happy.
Oh, shit.
Yes, and the good thing about it is that they are going to do these roads within 3 months. Yes, because they've been segmented into 17 lots, so that they want to ensure completion within 3 months, which is really fast. And that shows that if someone wants to do something, can actually be done.
Yeah.
So I really commend Governor Peter, but thank you so much for that one. Yes.
Okay, so I have the Senate has moved to regulate social media by sponsoring a bill that mandates them to establish physical offices within the country. The bill proposes a mandatory registration system for bloggers operating in Nigeria by requiring them to maintain verifiable office in any Nigerian capital city belong to a recognized national association with headquarters in Abuja, and also keep clear records and data of their employees. This bill was sponsored by Ned Nwoko, Delta North Senator Ned, and then seconded by Eze Kenneth, Ebonyi Central. They said that this cannot, so Ned Nwoko was like, this cannot continue, we cannot continue to have a situation where individuals operate anonymously, spreading information, sometimes false, without any accountability. Just like traditional media houses, bloggers must be properly registered and regulated. He argued that absence of local offices for major social media companies hinders effective regulation, economic benefits, and legal redress for Nigerian users. After all the, when they read out the bill and the Senate President, his own comment on the bill is that that this particular bill is not aimed at gagging social media, but ensuring digital businesses contribute to Nigeria's economy through taxation. He says the world has gone digital. We recognize the need for ICT businesses to have a physical address, but bloggers can work from anywhere, and this is also about tax, not censorship. And he says when this goes for public hearing, people should be invited for their views. I don't want the world to misunderstand us that the Senate wants to gag social media. It is about tax. For the purpose of tax, it is a good bill. And I think also beyond the purpose of tax, really, it's also about redress, because some people have found themselves in the in the mix of social media, falsehood,
falsehood,
and there's nowhere to get redress. There's nobody to hold, and they're able to get away with all sorts of things. So for that, I'm happy that it was stated that this is not about gagging anyone, but this is just about accountability.
Yeah, and I agree. I also hope that all these other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all would have their offices. Sometimes the users have issues, but you keep sending emails, they're not responding to you. If you have a place where you can go and make that report, you would be able to, they will attend to you, and it will make a lot of sense. So this is good. And it's our country too, we have a right to. Other places, they know how they operate there. So, Vanguard, major headline tension as Tinubu declares state of emergency in Rivers. Dangote meets Edo on Naira for crude deal, business environment. Lawyer Atiku George orders fault emergency rule declaration. Bill mandating Facebook bloggers orders to have offices in Nigeria passes second reading in Senate. Delta Governor, all ministers orders for Vanguard's local content conference in Warri today. Tinubu lacks powers to suspend a governor, this according to PDP. Federal government confirms 400,000 tuberculosis cases in 2024. Wike revokes land housing PDP's new national secretariat complex. And Chile reads riot act to Super Eagles, bars visitors from camp. What do we have in the Vanguard?
Okay, so the Director of Public Health at the Ministry of Health spoke on Tuesday yesterday at the pre-war tuberculosis day press briefing in Abuja, Mr. Godwin Ntadom, which annually it is commemorated to raise awareness about TB, the impact, and this theme is called Yes We Can End TB, Commit, Invest and Deliver. And he said that in recent times that last year 2024 was the highest case that we had, over 400,000 tuberculosis cases identified, and that which is out of an estimated 506 Nigerians who had TB. So he said this translated to about 79% coverage, and that they also deserve, as a percent coverage, even the treatments that they've been spreading, the awareness treatments they've been giving to different localities. That so far this is that they're happy with the awareness they've been creating so far, but they hope to do more in 2025. Basically, yes, creating awareness. Yesterday was the TB awareness day.
Okay. Any other story in Vanguard?
Okay, so I have the story of the Dangote meets Edu on Naira to crude deal. They said that the chairman of the Dangote Group, Alhaji Dangote, and other operators of the private sector have met the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister, that's Economy, Mr. Wale Edu, on the Naira for crude deal and how to improve the nation's business climate. They said that the Director of Information and Public Relations, that's Mr. Mohammed Manga, he didn't give details of what the meeting was all about, but from the look of things, they're just trying to find out how they can, do that deal, make sure that deal. So they said in attendance, they have Dr. Zach Adedeji, he's the chairman for technical subcommittee on, and then there's the chairman for MRS Oil and Gas, that's Sayud Ntata. They were all in the meeting. They said that the minister reaffirmed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to creating a business-friendly environment that fosters enterprise growth. So they are saying that with all this, with the back and forth and all of that, that they're going to make sure that at least the business environment is conducive for them to run.
Okay. So our final paper for today, the Nigerian Tribune. Tinubu lacks powers to suspend elected governor. This according to the PDP. Rejects emergency rule in Rivers. Wants resistance to assault on democracy. Senate probes annexation of Nigerian mangrove islands. 2,560 oil wells by Cameroon. 15 billion pounds petrol union case. Attorney General steps in. Ogun government sets March 31st deadline for headers registration. UBA launches AfriGo card, revolutionize domestic payments. Okay. Explosions rock Trans-Niger pipeline in Rivers. Police arrest 2. Somebody is writing here. Who is Vice Admiral Ibok Eket Ibas, retired? Okay, they gave a bit of his CV here. Born on September 27, 1960 at Nko, Cross River State. Joined Nigerian military in 1979. Rose to become Chief of Naval Staff between 2015 and 2021. What do we have in?
I have the Rivers State Police Command has confirmed the arrest of 2 suspects in connection with Monday's explosion on the Trans-Niger pipeline in Bodo Community, Ogoni, Rivers State. So a video of the... Okay, first of all, they said this is the 4th of such explosion in the past month in the state. A video of the site of the incident in the community showed some people lamenting that the said pipeline, which is allegedly operated by Shell Petroleum Development Company, ruptured and exploded in heavy flames. The police command has confirmed the incident, stating that 2 suspects have been arrested and are being interrogated in connection with the explosion. They said when this happened, people immediately reached out to the police. The police was able to get in touch with Shell, who, because of their timely intervention of, closing of that particular pipeline, it contained the destruction, and they started investigation, and in their custody are 2 suspects. And so we'll hear as this goes. This is really terrible, as we know what's happening in Rivers State. Just hope that somehow
everything will be sorted.
Yeah, find a way around it for the peace of the people, the human beings. All this politics and whatever does not make sense. For the people living there, please, people need peace.
Yeah, they do. Thank you, ladies. That's all we can take on the newspaper reviews. When we come back, we touch on the trending topic that has been trending since yesterday to today to tomorrow, I guess. And then we'll see how we can discuss. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.